This morning, Chad Daybell was at the Fremont County Courthouse for the second day of his preliminary hearing. KPVI News that works for you journalist Cade Garner joins us now live from the newsroom with an update on today's proceedings. Cade.
Thanks, Matt. The state called a handful of new witnesses to the stand. Yesterday, we heard a local detective describe what it was like finding the remains of J.J. Vallow. Today, an FBI agent told the court why it proved to be more difficult to find Tylee Ryan. A warning to viewers, the information may be disturbing for some.
The difficulty, I think, for us, for this one, was the way these human remains were found.
Special Agent Steve Daniels took the witness stand Tuesday morning. He was the lead FBI agent during the June 9th and 10th search of Chad Daybell's property. After finding the remains of J.J. Vallow, his team turned to what he called a pet cemetery to look for the remains of Tylee Ryan.
As we hit a bone, sticking out of the ground, and it kind of leads into some flesh.
The FBI had an anthropologist on scene to help distinguish between animal bone and human bone. Eventually, they determined the area they were excavating was
the mass of dismembered human remains, burnt, partially burnt.
The team had to stop the search at the end of the first day, but on June 10th, they found
this melted green bucket, and then to the bottom, the side of that green bucket, we eventually find a skull. And then to the side of that skull, we find a mandible with some teeth. Those are the significant things that you could finally see and recognize out of this mass.
Just days later, the Ada County Coroner's Office would positively identify those remains to be Tylee Ryan. Just before 4 o'clock, Judge Farron Edens ruled the state had presented enough evidence for Chad Daybell to move forward to a trial. He will be turned over to the district court. His arraignment is scheduled for August 21st. Lori Vallow is scheduled to appear in court for her preliminary hearing next Monday. Reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Cade Garner. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you very much, Cade.